Alright, I'm going to teach you how to make bricks, or something that resembles bricks in Blender. So here we are with our standard brick. That's as simple as it gets really. That can be made simply by making a cube, drag it over here, scaling it on the x-axis and getting it to the size you want. So that's obviously not ideal for some people. Now here's the other one. This has been included with a bevel, so how we do that is we've got our basic brick here, so like that previous one we just made. All we have to do is go to the modifiers, click modifier. In the search bar it should already be there, bevel. If not, you just type in bevel and it should come up. Well, half of it. So there we go. Either sides. It's looking a bit more brick-like. And then you have this one here. So this has been beveled again with the modifier. So let's take that off and I'll show you how to get those nice edges. Very similar to what I've showed you before. It's very much like selecting one of these edges and, you know, control being that and then mouse wheeling up or down to make it curved or what have you. But no, it's not like that. So you just, in object mode, you left click it, go to the modifiers section, go to add modifier and again bevel. So here's where it gets interesting. So we're going to tab into edit mode, press A, which selects all of it. Then we're going to press Control and B, and that will bevel the whole thing. I mean, you can make a pill or a rugby ball or even an Easter egg or something like that. So that looks a bit strange. That so let's do that again. So yeah, and then you can shade it smooth, and it would look great. It's an egg. We have an egg. But we're not making eggs today. We're making bricks. So let's just go back into Control B, bevel that out. And there you go. There's a nice smooth brick there, and then we move on to the next one. And then the next one, which is more detailed. So with this one here, what I did was I got one like this, and I manually did the beveling. So I selected these corners first. Control B, mouse wheel down, just get those hard corners again. Bring it down to the level you want it to be, about there, and then just edit the rest out how you want your brick to look like, and then the same. There we go. And then obviously from here on out, if you want something like this, you just add more subdivisions like this. Let me select all, subdivide, 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 and once more. And then we can go into sculpting, and then we can add indentations and little imperfections and what have you. Obviously, where the subdividers go, you can make the subdivisions yourself manually, which I can show you. So let's just come off of here to make them manually. It's you're tabbed into edit mode here, Control and R, and you can add them individually, or you Control and R, mouse wheel up to add more, or mouse wheel down to reduce down to 1. So now that we have a brick that we'd like to work with, let's get rid of these. I'm going to top down and bring it more central. Right, so all what we need to do is we want to make a wall or something. Let's just use this grid to help us out a bit more. So let's line up with that. Just leave about that much space in between. No, maybe less than that actually. Let's go with this. Yeah, that works. That works all right. Top view, and then copy these two and do the same thing. Once done, you have your first row. And then what you can do is, again, top view, select all, go to the front view, duplicate, Z up, place them on top of one another. And just like that, you've got yourself beginnings of a brick wall. And then obviously you want to make it higher, just select more, duplicate more, scale them up, or if you want to make something that has imperfections like walls falling down a bit, you can bring this across. Actually no, let's bring that one back, bring that across, and then you can rotate it What axis are we doing? Y, so just rotate it like that a bit. Bring it forward. Actually, let's bring it to about here. Don't want to defy physics really. And then if we want one just on the side here that's falling down, what we can do is duplicate this one, bring it out with the y-axis. Let's turn that around. So here you can make a little pile here, or you can, if you're not happy with it being perfect, you can just rotate that a bit more, rotate that out of shape. Here, move that there, maybe move a couple of these. So yeah, you can make it look like it's got imperfections, which I like to do in my work. I don't like to make anything that's like pure, untouched, you know. Never seen, you know, any physical movements or anything like, you know, a car might have rammed into this, or it might have just been aged. You know, you can add all sorts of texture to this later in the future, or you can just add a basic color like this. I don't know. Let's go with brick. Oops. Let's go with red brick or something. Is that too intense? Metallic. Bring it down. Roughness, so you can make it rough or shiny. There we go. And then if you want to add color to multiple different ones, just same again in the materials tab and just select your named one. It's better to name them. Don't do what I did for a long time and not name your stuff and then not have a clue, because some things are a few shades different to another color, so you can really mess yourself up with that. So let's add some color here. Let's just do the odd ones a different color, and now let's click new and go brick 2. Let's go for a more dark grey kind of color, roughness all the way up. So now we can go around colouring in a few more bricks. And then let's just do one more colour, brick _ 3. So here we are finishing up our little collection of bricks. So it's as easy as that. And then obviously if you want to duplicate more, let's get a good view first. It's pivotal that you get the correct view, otherwise you can really make some monstrosities. Let's spin that a bit. We can even duplicate this one, bring it across, bring it down, place about there. And then also what you can do is you can break them up if you want. You can make smaller half bricks. So let's I don't know, take this one. We can scale it down in the X to about there. So you've got like smaller chunks, and then just place them in between. So you've got like end bricks, and change the color of this one. I don't know, let's change that to red. So yeah, there we go. There's a short brick tutorial. I mean, obviously, like I said previously, you can add textures if you wish to do so. So that's tabbing into edit mode, pressing A to select all and subdivide it. So subdivide this a few times. Obviously, if you're doing low poly work like these bricks, I would consider them low poly. It doesn't take many subdivisions to do that, and obviously where you can see where there's no subdivisions at all, I'm actually not sure how you get them on this piece here. Maybe it's like that, I don't know. Let's tab out. Yeah, you can really mess things up by pressing the wrong buttons on this. But let's go into sculpting mode. And then let's give it a brush over. As you can see, where there was no subdivisions, there's not really anything going on there. So again, it's always something to research. If there's something you have a question about, don't be ashamed to ask. It's always good to ask. Because you never know what the outcome's going to be. So there it is. There's your brick wall. And obviously do what you want with it. You can either complete the whole thing, or you can copy the whole thing, duplicate, and bring it around. Go top view. You can make many more walls and obviously mix and match, move stuff around. You know, top view, bring that around here. Make more fall down, make this bit fall down, you know, and then start adding your props and stuff. But yeah, it's as simple as that, really. But thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, what have you. Appreciate it. And any questions are welcome. If there's anything you want me to follow up on or learn to teach you, feel free. I appreciate the feedback either way. Until next time, take care.